Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO, free impartial advice on all your debt.
Oscar BEVIS, IFL TV, MTK Global in Matchroom's fight bubble for a world title triple header, headlined by Katie Taylor and Miriam Gutierrez. I'm joined by a good mate of mine, the Doc, John Docherty. How are you, mate?
All good, pal, all good. Just ready to rock and roll Saturday night.
I just said this to you off camera. I feel like, sorry, let me just adjust. I'm just going to keep this rolling. Still looking good. Yeah, I feel like when you first sign with Matchroom, obviously they won't place as much importance on you. They try and build you through that prospect stage. I feel like now you're at that stage where they realise you're a threat, they realise what you can go on to achieve, and they're placing importance on getting you out, keeping you active, and looking to get you in a position for belts.
Yeah, definitely. That's obviously our next aim now. And when you first start, you're fighting journeymen, do you know what I mean? So they're not really interested, but I was knocking them out, do you know what I mean? But time will tell, and on Saturday night I've got a chance to go nearer the British title, do you know what I mean? And that's for beating Jack Cullen, and I'm looking forward to Saturday night. I think this is a good fight, and there's going to be a war. There's going to be no war in this fight. There's going to be Jack Cullen getting smashed.
I see you smiling as you say that. I mean, there's been, I say a war of words. You've got that little soundbite that Matchroom keep putting out of you saying you're going to smash his face in. Yeah. Jack's obviously confident as well, but with you coming down, him coming up, does it look like it could be one-sided at times?
Listen, everyone can think it's going to be an even fight. It's going to be a war. I don't care what they think, but I know what I know. I know what I'm going to do to him. And it's no disrespect. Listen, he's done the exact same thing as me. Coming to fight, putting food on his... obviously, I've seen he's got a kid out there and putting food on the table. I mean, that's all he's doing, but he took us a step too far, and I'm going to demolish him on Saturday night. And I wish him all the best after the fight. And I've actually got no hard feelings against him, but it's just he's in my way to get to our British title, and but nobody's stopping me.
What have you made of his recent performances? Because over the last year or so, he's been in some big fights. Obviously fought a man you know very well, Felix Cash, had the draw with Zach Chelli as well. What have you made of those recent performances? Perhaps a bit up and down at times, Jack, but maybe inconsistent. Shows signs of promise, but like I said, a bit inconsistent at times. Yeah,
he could get away with that at middleweight. They're not as big as these super middleweights. We're coming down from a heavyweight. Like we're sitting a lot heavier and then dying down to the weight. Do you know what I mean? Dying down to the weight. So he's eating up now, and he doesn't look no different. And I don't think he's put no effort into this. I think his fight was scheduled with Jimmy Cox was it not a middleweight? I think I think it was scheduled for middleweight. So he's playing about with the two weight divisions, and if he can make middleweight, I'd stay at middleweight. Well, he's going to have to after this fight, because I'm going to end Jack Cullen very, very sharp. And I know I'm sounding confident and maybe a bit arrogant, but I'm not coming over arrogant. I'm just putting over that Jack Cullen is not on my level. He's proven that he is up and down with his performances. He actually performed well against Felix Cash before. Obviously, he got knocked down a few times and he got back up and fought back. But that was that, and then Felix Cash knocked him out. Do you know what I mean? He's not going to get that chance with me. If he stands with me, it's going to be an early night. And as I've said to everyone, it's going to be one early night if he stands with me. But I know what he's going to do. He's going to come in and outbox me like Anthony Fox did. But listen, I'm a different man from that last performance to this one. And they're going to see on Saturday night, I'm a whole different animal. And Jack Cullen, I feel sorry for him.
I like the confidence, and I feel like this is a different John Docherty as well. Maybe it's because we haven't seen it yet and you haven't been in the fights where you've needed to be, but that confidence, and you say arrogance, but arrogance, I suppose, in your own ability. Is that something that's just coming out now? Is that something that you sort of had to put on yourself for these big fights as well? Or is that always in there and we just haven't unlocked it yet?
It's always in there. Listen, I can't let nothing slip now, and that last performance, there's a lot of people talking after it, and John Wayne wasn't looking the best this year, just saying a lot of stupid things, and everyone knows what I'm about, and they're going to see on Saturday night a different John Docherty, as I've said on camera, off this camera as well. I'm a different animal now, and they're going to see on Saturday night. They're not just going to see the one that keeps coming forward, 1-2, falling in and just grabbing and wanting to get the opponent out quick. I'm going to be a different animal, and they're going to. That's what Jack Cullen doesn't understand, is that he's going to see what's going to happen to him on Saturday night. He can keep saying, oh, yeah, I'm a bit confident, and he's a bit confident with his mouth, a bit thing with his mouth. Listen, I'm going to let my face do the talking, as I always do. But listen, make sure you don't get chinned again.
Have you and Felix got a little bet on as well? Because I know that obviously Felix fought him. Would you look to do a better job than Felix sort of on that mates level, I suppose? There must have been a little chat about it, and perhaps you've had a little chat as well from his side about what it's like being in the ring with Jack, albeit at middleweight.
I've never really, like, every time Felix has been in the gym, I've not been in, so I've never really spoke to him about it. But listen, I put on my Instagram the other day actually, when the fight got announced, Cullen's going to sleep, and they put on again. So that's all I've heard from Felix. I mean, he's been in the gym when I wasn't there, so I've never really spoke to him. But listen, me and Felix are completely two different fighters. I mean, I can do what Jack Cullen is doing, but listen, there's a lot more power coming at you, and I'm the same height as him. He's never fought somebody I think the same height as him, or he's just a bit taller than me maybe, but I don't know. But you're going to see the difference of a fully grown super middleweight to a middleweight.
Can I ask you what you made of his last performance against Zach Chelli? Because a lot of the talks surrounding that afterwards was Zach's reaction and him feeling disappointed about not getting the result. He felt he should have got the nod. And to be fair, I think a lot of people on social media thought that Zach should have got the nod as well. Is that sort of where you stand? Yeah,
I feel like I won the fight. Actually, before the fight, I thought Jack Cullen was going to win. But that was going by his middleweight performances. I mean, super middleweights are a completely different kettle of fish. I mean, we're coming down from, as I said, a lot more heavier weight, and he's going to see the difference on Saturday night. I did feel like Zach Chelli won the fight, not by a mile. Like some people had him. I think Jack Cullen only won 2 rounds or something. I did have a close fight, but I had Zach Chelli winning. Yeah, but I'm going by his last performance. And listen, he'd be going by my last performance, which was not very good at all. That's where maybe he's getting a bit of confidence from, or I think I heard him on another day ago. Yesterday he was doing an interview. He reckons, I'm going to knock John Docherty out. No, I'm not going to knock him out. That's not the plan. He doesn't have a clue what he's talking about. He doesn't know what he's going to do. He says, oh, he's just a clown, man. I can't wait to get in there Saturday night. I've never been so focused on somebody to demolish somebody so quick, and that's going to be him.
Well, it's making for a tasty fight, and just finally, if you do come victorious, it will push you ever closer to that British title, which is held by Lerone Richards at the moment. I'm not really sure where he stands. He might move on to European level. It might be vacated, but regardless, this puts you in a position next year where you could have the biggest and best year of your career.
Yeah, definitely. So that's why I've got to end this year on a high and perform at my best, to let every super middleweight what's out there, what thinks the British level. I'm ready to go, and no one will be stopping me to get that British title. I mean, if it's the beginning of next year, the end of next year, I don't care when it is, but I'll be getting my hands around it.
Top man, and I've got some money in my pocket. Where should I put it tomorrow night? Are you going early? Are you going late?
I'm going early. I'm putting Jack Cullen's lights out in the first round. I promise that.
I feel like I spent some of the interview just trying to goad you on to say this, but look, you're confident we're going to get a good fight in there tomorrow, and yeah, good luck to yourself and good luck to Jack as well, and may the best man win.
All the best to Jack, but it ain't going to be a good fight. It's going to be him getting put to sleep.
Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO, free impartial advice on all your debt.